Hello, this is FG. This is part 7, I believe, of the Dahui campaign. Picking up a little bit after where I left off last time. I didn't really do a huge amount. I believe I just built a few extra armies to get the perfect army. Mission done. 10 cracks of thunder, 10 bursts of flame, plumes of smoke, the dragon takes wings. Sister Aja of the Flowing Claw, Jinhusi warrior poet. The discipline of a hobgoblin, the wisdom of a Harmari, the valor of a Jiakin, the ingenuity of a gold scale, the fury of an Oni, and the unstoppable flood of the Yan. Armies have taken in the best from all we have vanquished, and have forged them into a unique fighting force, one unrivaled since Jahair's Phoenix Legions. At the crossroads of Hellas, the White Dragon is poised to take flight, his shadow and flame soon to reach every corner. So we will get the perfect army modifier, which makes our armies just a little bit better. Next on the chopping block is 1 Gia. We have claims basically on all of the Sitsu along with whatever should be in the Jiaken. Okay. So we have no truce with 1 Zia, and they are allied with oh, there's actually a surviving Jiaken. Alright. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I think just 3 of our armies should be enough to deal with it. Let me just make sure my unification edicts are still going. Shuvush, yeah, these are all still Shuvush. And conversion-wise, we're doing pretty well. We're gonna avoid converting any of these provinces, because I'm not sure if they flip over. So. Alrighty. And now, time for a war. I guess we'll probably just go for Xiaodao. This will be another pretty short war, just by virtue that 1G is basically a shadow of its former self. That means convert. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a significant portion of our lands converted while we still have the extra missionary. And we get another government reform. This would be good if I plan on truce breaking a lot, which I very well might do. Balance of power is nice because the years of separatism and national unrest. Probably not going to take this. Don't have subjects, I probably don't need Leviathan or social contract. So basically it's between these 3. Yeah, this is kind of a difficult one, I think. If I really wanted to go balls to the wall crazy with Conquest, which actually I probably will do, this is really a difficult one. but I think I'm gonna take... I can actually keep the enforced interfaith dialogue on without it harming my conversion any, which is nice. So we actually will get, yeah, see, we actually get unrest reduction from that. But since I gotta choose one, I guess I'll just take, actually, how much does that actually reduce? That's not bad. Yeah, I guess I'll just take balance of power then. It's not very exciting, but... done. You should just mostly be converting up in the north, I think. Relatively soon, in about 10 years, we'll get done with the command, and that'll be nice, because I'm not actually sure what that mission gives us. I'm hoping it gives us maybe discipline or something, our greatest foe. It might give discipline or something. I don't think it'll give the option to change our army, but if it does, I'd definitely take it. Because I think I've mentioned this earlier, but Hobgoblin military is like really good. What are we taking? See how long I can wait before I start getting malices. Have any gonna see if I can chain war against the Demirage. Any loans to play off? Nope, no loans right now. A few provinces in Yanshen converted. I'm actually gonna take that. Specifically so I can start upgrading that army to be full-sized. I can get rid of these guys. Combat width, yep, combat width's still 30. I really shouldn't have done that. Taken that idea, but, you know, c'est la vie. Provinces do I need? Need 25, have 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. That's enough provinces, I think. The Jiaotao will give me extra admin points. Yeah, it gave me a few. Okay. Coalition is probably gonna form and we're gonna have to fight that off. But hopefully that won't go too bad. Yeah, I am on the bitbucket build, like I think I've mentioned that before. I think it's in the description of the videos. So, some things are missing localization. I guess I'll start drilling right now. Doesn't look like they're actually gonna join the coalition against us, which is nice. eventually the instability will stop. What's my ogre tolerance? Oh. I tolerate him. No more loans. Because of Ages Expanded, we also get an advisor cost bonus for doing that. For having no loans, that is. I'm gonna go ahead and provoke this one. Oh, there goes the Inquisitor. Right now, I think I'm gonna keep yeah. I'll get rid of... Sorry. I didn't finish the thought. I'll get rid of my Court Mage Advisor when I'm done coring stuff. So close to getting this done. Institutions looking like, yeah, they're spreading pretty well. Still can't take it. Unfortunate. I guess that means... Oh yeah, I probably need to start removing places from trade companies. Yeah. I am actually going to start converting some of the Shuavush places, because I can culture convert. Let's find some decent trade goods. It's a good trade good. It's already full. Grain. Cloth is good. Paper is good. Silk is good. Paper is good. Oh, there goes my extra missionary, which is unfortunate. Okay. Now it's time to start trying to gain absolutism. Only at 64 absolutism. Maximum absolutism? What's... Yep, shout FRA core shout out, it'll be. Wait, I should probably fire him actually. Oh, I actually got that I think I got the extra Diplo. Yeah, I did. How much? Should be able to take them. Not worth it. Yeah. I can do one of those relatively soon. Can make this a level 3 center of trade. Bianfang allied to. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now. reason why I'm gonna start converting more of the Senegorad provinces is because I can convert them to Shukuyun. This isn't my first country where... Oh, let's do the Lawless West. We have taken the spiritual capital of the Jiaken, dealing them a crushing blow. The remaining monks still present a danger that cannot be ignored, so long as they practice their martial arts and spread their undermining ideals that are a threat to our authority. Our greatest foe. Advanced scouts report strange red demons, tall in stature, clad in black enamel, marching in strict formation. Left column arrives at Wukid Men village at Nyalin High Moon to find demons in the midst of a raid. Frontline archers engage, demons retreat from village in good order under covering volleys. Further investigation required. Dispatch of Marshal Xinju Long to Duke of Bianfang during a 1430 expedition into Wukid Men, the first record of Yan engaging the commanding. For decades, the Hobgoblin Command has presented the greatest threat to all of Hellas. The danger of this common enemy drove us to unify Yanshen, and our own discipline and unity was enhanced by theirs as a countermeasure. Both enemy and inspiration, the command must be dealt a crushing blow if Yanshen is to be safe. Yeah, that gives us claims on what they have left. So next war against the command, we're going to full annex them, which is in 5 years. And as we gain more absolutism, we'll get even stronger. So we'll eventually have just obscene levels of discipline. I'm gonna go ahead and just real quick annex that. Yeah, I don't think anyone really cares too much. I will do another war against them, but for right now, I don't really want a huge amount. Plus, a little small war gives us the benefit of not having... Oh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and... It gives us a not very long truce timer, which will be nice. I think our next war will probably be against Arwelkin, I think. The vast rice paddies of Kudetkai and its cosmopolitan capital at Nira Vonkai's sit a stone's throw away from our southern border, with the peaks of the Falcow running all the way to the sea and making a land invasion impractical. We must use our mighty fleet to launch a naval assault and secure a beachhead in these rich lands. And that gives us claims this way. So we'll go to war against Fanbang and the Demijanraj. Probably Kabet Tuleni next, actually. We can grab that. And are these guys allied? We can grab that. Another war against Bianfang. And yeah, it's a pretty straightforward way to win. And we save a little bit of extra admin mana by doing that. Let me actually check something. Yeah, we have a bigger navy than them. Nope. Start building some manufactories. Yeah, it's good. These guys can drill. These guys can drill. Oh yeah, I forgot an army. If you think I'm forgetting armies now, you should see what trying to manage the Black Dements is like. You'll have like 14 or 15 different armies and you just kind of forget about them. And eventually you just kind of give up on managing your armies and mostly just let your vassals do everything. Great campaign, Black Dements. Highly recommend it. If you enjoy being basically the most evil bastard around, it's a great time. We really have nothing else to do with our mill, so we'll pop these up to 34 and these up to 32. Still pretty decently under. We should get, yeah, we get our new infantry units next. And that is the Deus Volt. It also gives us policy of calculated delay, which gives us an extra missionary strength. Oh yeah, I forgot to get the, what's it called? Can't do that yet. So become Shukuyan. These guys are already converting. I'm actually gonna just remove Yanification from here. And actually, where am I gonna pop it next? I guess I can use it over in Seer. Oh, here it is. To tame the North. The great prairies of the Shuavush have long been wasted on raising their ridiculous birds, and the valleys of Onedong have had their economic potential shunted by that people's self-imposed isolation. With state-supplied breeding stocks of sheep, horses, and cattle, our hardy frontiersmen from Xi'an should be able to tame these lands and bring their bounty to the rest of the world. Okay. And then also gonna put unification down here. Just make sure, oh, I gotta take it off here. Which army was that? This one. There's our commandant. Okay. Shukuyan. Probably fabricate some more claims. I don't think I'm gonna need claims, but whatever. What are you looking like tech-wise? Yeah, we'll crush the hobgoblins, no problem. And, there they go. I'll take indebted to the Merchants Guild. Get that. Take that. And then take that. And we'll get leader cost, which is pretty mediocre. There goes another army leader. This one, that this one. Time for the last war against the command. Okay, this is the Gnomish monks. This will eventually give us a bonus. I can't remember what Tianla's bonus is. Basically, gnomes come in across Hellas and they start setting up different, like, academies. or offices that give different major cities buffs. Like, I think maybe they're not huge buffs, but they're just kind of nice to have. I'll go ahead and take that actually. Nope, not ready to give up yet. Unfortunate. As far as deities, yeah, let's go with Imperialist. Okay. Now I get to choose. I'm actually gonna pop this real quick. I'm gonna take admin efficiency, I guess, for right now. Are they ready to give up? Nope, close to it though. Getting there. extra... Okay. Yeah, pay off their debts, placate rulers, and then... Actually, we're gonna go ahead and increase relations with them. Okay. The final command. Marching in lockstep, fording the rivers, and crossing the deserts of the ruined kingdom without rest, obeying an unbreakable chain of commands, the soldiers of Dehui grow ever more indistinguishable from their hobgoblin foes. Both enemy and example, we have learned much from them, and they from us. Indeed, some hobgoblins have even taken to calling themselves the Dragon Command in our honor. It is clear that there is room for only one of us in Hellas. Our storm cloud will drive them back to the caves and foothills from which they emerged, never to return. Fate of the Hobgoblin. Caution and counsel to he who fights demons, take care not to become one, for in their eyes gleam the abyss, whose gaze will meet your own. The chains of the command lie shattered at our feet, and the people of northern Rahin walk unshackled for the first time in generations. Some may whisper that they have traded one set of tyrants for another, but most greet us as liberators, for we have done what no Rajah could accomplish. We have vanquished the hobgoblin armies, their leaders fleeing back to the hills and caves from which they emerged to wreak havoc so many years ago. Their citizens at our mercy, they have left their mark on the land, settling areas where humans had fled, building their own towns and cities, spreading their language and custom. Even the most militaristic Dehui patriot would admit that years of fighting the hobgoblins have left their mark on us too. We could not have bested them had we not studied their ways and learned from each defeat they handed us. The hobgoblin people, though some still refuse to call them that, kneel before us. We could extend our hand to the vanquished foe, lift them up, and even have them fill our vacant ranks. Boar, lion, and wolf will become dragon, and Dragon Empress Zhuangjing will become their grand marshal. It could also show them the same mercy that we showed so many of our soldiers. That they showed so many of our soldiers, a clean death with a sharp blade. And we will absorb them, actually. Rename the streets. Fate of the Brown Orcs. When the hobgoblins came pouring out of the jade mines, they did not come alone. Their vanguard was a tide of unarmored brutes bearing no more than crude spears and axes. These brown orcs, tusked, frenzied, and ferocious, brought to mind feral hogs, and indeed it took half a dozen men to take one down with halberds and crossbow bolts. We learned from the captured command lieutenants after hours and days on the rack that the hobgoblins had enslaved the orcs generations ago and had brought them from the Serpent Spine to serve as disposable shock troops and heavy laborers. Although they had tried to break free more than once, the chains and whips of the command had always brought the brown orcs to heel. The command now lies shattered before us, and we must decide their fate. Our scholar bureaucrats suggest that slaves or not, they bear responsibility for the ravaging of Hellas as much of the hobgoblins. Ministers of the Office of Integration note that while the brown orcs have intermixed with local Raheni over the generations, a new caste of half-orcs has developed, and to truly integrate them into Dehui would require breaking their clan structure, forcibly resettling them into different areas, and mandating intermarriage with pure-blooded Yan to rapidly temper their savage nature. Our marshals have pushed back, noting that their strength and numbers would be invaluable in rebuilding Rahin, and with enough drilling and discipline, their fearless warriors would add a savage edge to our armies. The tenacity of the orcs and their half-blooded offspring will serve the White Dragon well. So now, I assume that some provinces with the half-orcish minority might end up flipping over to Yan half-orc, which is a culture that we have right here. I stopped taking attrition. After we finish coring up that land, the next thing we're going to move on to is probably Kavet Teleni. And we will take all of our claims from them, which shouldn't be too bad. We'll probably also make sure that we nullify Fanbang's alliance with Demiraj. It's crazy that they're still the Raj. I always see them collapse. It's just kind of unusual. Let me go ahead and start coring up a few more areas. Forgot that army down there. I don't want to know how long they've been down there. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to spend a little bit of Diplo real quick. Alright, looks good. What areas is this that it wants? Ragavedi, Jianji. Is there an areas? This, and this. And now, this. Oh, auto clicker went a little crazy for a moment. What is this? It said we got a, oh, this is what we get. We got this army right here. Actually, we can go ahead and hire it. And, we'll go ahead and what can we do for it? Let's give it another 14 infantry. And then have it attached to it. Oh, it's gotta go too. And then we attach this to the White Dragon command, and then that. Military pensions. Yeah, I don't mind pragmatic leadership for a few years. And then, what else am I looking at? Change racial military. Almost finished converting a lot of the Senegored provinces, which will be cool once we've mostly wiped that faith out. And as for buildings, I spoke about how I did a Black Defense campaign. Closer to the end of it, I basically had so much money and so many provinces that I actually rigged up an auto clicker on for my mouse, just so I could like actually build in my nation without getting carpal tunnel. It was go do that. Stepped in the wrong neighborhood. Or not. Did we win that? Yeah, we won that. What the goblins lack in quality, they more than make up for in numbers, so they'll be able to siege a lot of stuff. Actually, let me go ahead and tell them to do that. And go ahead and take this. What are we thinking? Offensive is good, quality is good. I'm actually gonna take offensive. It has a really weak, oh not it's really weak. These are good, but they're not good instantly. Okay, can I get Anbennar out of the war. Yeah, I can. After I can do that, send these boys up that way. Gonna build a fort there. Build a fort there. And then I'll build a fort there. And that'll kind of give me a little bit of buffer, so it takes nations a few extra months to actually siege shit down. And I can take... That's all I wanted from them. And from these boys, I basically want all my claims, which is gonna be most of their most of the northern part of their nation. And time for more development. I think I'm probably gonna call it for this episode. We're at an hour, which I'm trying to shoot for in terms of episode, just for the sake of consistency. I might record another episode today, just kind of depends. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.